Good morning, children. I am Shubhadeep Ghosh and I will be taking your biology classes in this session. I hope you are all doing well amidst the severity of the current pandemic situation. I am thankful to the school authorities who have endeavored to conduct such online tutorial and classes. There are many students who have not got the opportunity to avail books, but it is my advice to you all to focus on the video sessions very carefully. It will be very much useful to you as you can go through them a number of times and find the recorded mechanism very much satisfactory. You will get interested in this and continue the classes regularly. Today we are going to discuss about the leaf of a plant. By talking about a leaf, we usually are able to visualize a green, thin and flat blowed outgrowth of a stem which performs photosynthesis. All the leaves of a plant are collectively called its foliage. Here we will discuss about the technical terms which are used to describe the different parts of a leaf. Their modifications will be discussed on later. On the stem we find points called nodes. These points or nodes are the origin point of a leaf. From the nodes, the leaves arises. There is a non-leafy part between the nodes. They are called the internodes. In this leafy part, there is a basal part. You can see this basal part, which is the part with which the leaf is attached to the stem. It is called the leaf base. The structure of the leaf base, it is described here more precisely. Okay, the leaf base is also called hypopodium. The leaf base is also called hypopodium. Stipules or short leaves, they are attached to the leaf and they protect the leaf at the bud stage. The axillary buds, they are also found at the axil of a leaf, which are capable to develop into a branch of the shoot or a cluster of flowers. After arising out of the node and from the leaf base, you can see here a small cylindrical part, this part. It is called the stalk, which attaches the lamina or the leaf to the stem. If it is present, the leaf is called a petiolate leaf. In some plants, the leaves do not have a petiole or stalk and directly arise from the leaf base. The leaves which do not have a petiole are called sessile or epetiolate leaves. The technical term for petiole is mesopodium. Now, the flat, thin green structure which remains expanded this part horizontally is called the leaf blade or the lamina. The technical term for the leaf blade or the lamina is called the epipodium. The edge of the leaf blade may be smooth like this or may be serrated like the jaws of a shark's tooth. Okay. The pointed tip just opposite to the petiole is called the leaf tip or apex of the leaf. The color of the leaf blade is green due to the presence of a green pigment called chlorophyll, which helps the plant in carrying out the process of photosynthesis to prepare food. Here you can see a central line, thick line, which is also called the midrib, and it extends from the petiole to the leaf apex. Along with its lateral branches and the tertiary branches, it forms a network. The branches are called veins and veinlets, and this network of veins and veinlets and the midrib is called the venation. They are generally vascular tissues, xylem or phloem, and help in transport of material to take away from or towards the leaves. In the leaf base, there is a small swollen portion, this portion. This portion is called the pulvinus. Children, I hope you enjoyed today's class. Later on, I will discuss about the type of leaves the next day. Thank you. Stay safe and stay healthy. Goodbye.